Is it that I'm an oddball or something, or I'm a bit out of date? I don't know. I've always felt a bit of an oddball, but I mean there aren't many people my age who had grandparents who were born in the 1890s. But I mean I think differently and stuff like that. I mean I often sit worrying about things that nobody else would even think about, and they'd say, "Oh, that's well." I would have said once, if somebody asked me an opinion, what if I had an opinion on something, I'd say, "Oh, well, that's not my job. That's a politician's job to worry about that." And they kind of think that's a bit odd, but that was how I saw it. That's how the thought in those days. I mean, it isn't that well. They were brave in World War One, but half the time they had no idea what they were facing. So it did actually give them sort of an edge. Because I mean, the day of gunfire, but they wouldn't realise it was a German machine gun because they were Gatling guns. They were literally the first machine guns, and I don't suppose our troops knew they had them. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, I worry about things that possibly some people don't know about, or it isn't that they're stupid. It's just it's not widely publicised and stuff like that. And I don't know. I mean, I watch documentaries and nobody else does. Well, there aren't really any. There isn't really any telly I want to watch anymore. So I haven't even got a telly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether I'm different or what, but it just seems to me I have a different outlook because of the age of my grandparents. And my mother would have been 100 this year. I mean, I'm 57. I mean, yeah, my mother was married twice, but some people would find that offensive. But the thing is, her first husband was posted to France in World War II to mend Spitfire engines and that sort of thing, those sort of engines. And I don't really know what happened to him over there, but obviously I know his son is my half brother. But yeah, that's what my half brother used to say, that if a bomber actually made it home after it had been shot at, and there was some of the crew left, and the bomber was in one piece, he said in most cases that the aircrew that had been they weren't hit by machine gun bullets from most Messerschmitts and stuff like that. They were hit by exploding shells, cannon shells, and they were blown to bits. I mean, you might not like to hear that, but they were. And the thing is, the shell would go straight through you, but it would hit the back of the turret, which would be steel, and then it would explode. And yeah, I mean, I've seen videos where they say Hurricanes were easier to work on than Spitfires because they had a wooden frame and canvas that had been doped. The liquid was called dope. They applied it with a brush and it soaked into the canvas, and when it dried, it made the canvas contract, and it contracted on the frame, and made it stiff. That's what gave the aircraft its stiffness. Obviously, if you want to repair a bullet hole, the bullet or a shell would go straight through one side and out the other. And in some cases, shells would go through the woodwork and come out the other side. So they literally just get a piece of canvas and stick it on with dope. And that was it. It was done. It was a 5-minute job. And not with the Spitfire, they had to drill all the rivets out, and they'd have to make a new aluminium panel and rivet it on. It took hours, or maybe a day or 2 days to change one part. So that was the thing with Hurricanes. They were just cheaper to make and quicker to make and easier to work on. But that's what my brother said about the aircrew from bombers and other aircrew. If they'd been hit by a shell and it had detonated, they'd be dead. And if there wouldn't be many attacks with machine guns in the air. But that's what he said. They just used to put a big hose pipe in and wash all the blood and bits out.